Hey guys, it's Nick, and thanks for tuning in to Long Island Wargaming. And this video is going to be a little preview of some of the armies that we saw at Crossroads. So some of them were really cool. I took some awesome pictures, and there'll be a little teaser at the end of the video for some of my games that I played. So this first one was pretty awesome. This is actually Andrew's. He's a friend of Anthony's, the Sustainable Center. He plays at Mighty Titans. It's a pirate-themed army, which is pretty awesome. He's got this huge city layout. The guys are riding crocodiles. I'm assuming those are like demigryphs. Those are the crocodiles. I think you can also put ogres on and make a Mournfang. Just a really cool army. There's a little house there on those legs there. It's like a little whorehouse. I guess I didn't get a photo, but there's just women in there, flashing their boobs. It's pretty funny. But I guess those are halberdiers, heroes here and there. So it's just a really, really cool army. A lot of work put into it, and he really gets down to the detail, which is pretty cool. This photo, of course, does not do the army justice. And there's also a big boat to the side that he sometimes put figures in, if you see that. So really, really cool army. Props to him. And then the next one is a vampire counts, and you got the cool terror guys just chilling out on top of that building. And pumpkin orcs. Kind of funny. I guess it's a cool fall themed one. I didn't see this one on the battlefield, but it's a pretty cool looking display board, very different. Demons, pretty cool. He has a plate there all spray painted, like it looks like the warp they're coming in through a portal. It's a pretty creative idea. Got the iron blaster for a converted cannon. Skaven army. This one's pretty simple, but I thought it was cool. I'll take a couple looks at a Skaven army when I walk past it. This guy was running Storm Vermin, which is different than what I've been doing. This Skaven one's pretty cool. It looks pretty simple. You got the guy, the caster on top of that ball and the helped abomination, but really these Skaven are ransacking a castle from underground, so it's this huge diorama, which is really, really cool. I guess this is also the carry case that the guy brings it in, so this is a pretty cool one. Got the cannon and the bell, and then all the way underneath, I guess slaves or clan rats, however he's fielding them. This one's pretty simple. This is a lizardman army. I'm really not sure what that big thing is. I haven't played it, nor have I really done any research on it, but it's pretty cool looking. And this is a Warriors of Chaos one, not anything special. I just snapped a photo of it, so it's cool. We got some trolls going in there. There's a handful of trolls, so this one was cool. Orcs and goblins, pretty tall. This next one is actually two display boards, two different parties using it as one display board. You got your Beastmen, and then we got I think Empire or something over there, which is pretty cool. So they have their display boards pushed together for one big diorama. What else? Pretty cool looking. Unfortunately, the army I'm not sure did too well, but this is the orchestra. Nice spin on the word orchestra. Very creative. I'll play this photo out a little bit longer. It's just got big basses or cellos as I guess the bolt throwers. The doom divers are the little guys jumping onto the bass drum. They're gonna, fling into the opponent. The wyvern is the conductor. Just very, very creative. I think this was an excellent army put together. Just very different. You got guys with French horns and stuff. So I'm not sure how competitive it was, but you know what? It's cool looking. Chariots or the pianos getting pushed into combat. This was an army that Chris actually played against. It was a really, really cool looking high elf army. Uh, Pretty competitive from what I remember Chris was telling me. He had a hard time with them, so you'll see that in his video. And then this dwarf one here was actually the first guy I played. He actually had the Mines of Moria etched into the wall there. It's pretty cool. So this is a pretty tough list to play against, and I'll show you. But this was actually the setup of my pregame with Anthony from the Sustainable Center. So just a little teaser here with his army all set and painted. It's very cool getting to play a bunch of games with fully painted armies. And then this is my first game against that dwarf player. And if anything sticks out in any of these pictures where you guys think I'm going to get brutally destroyed or I'm going to win with the tabling or you think it's going to be a tough game, just comment below. You're going to see the deployments. This second one is gives you a little bit more of insight because obviously I get turn one. But this is against Demon Army. This is actually a subscriber who puts his own stuff up too or has a blog or something. I'll put his information on when I play that game. The game 3 was against some Dark Elves, so this is my last game against 7th edition Dark Elves. We'll see how the 8th edition book fares. And this was an objective game, which was cool. This is against an Empire army that has, I think it was like a half Empire, half Bretonnian. He can go either way with it, but it's really cool. I'll show you some close-up photos of these guys. They were awesomely painted. By far the best painted army I got to play against. This is the last game against Orcs and Goblins. I hit home with this one because I know how to play against this army with Chris, so we'll see if I'm able to win or I could lose. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, if you guys want to leave any comments below on what you think, what games you think I might win or lose against, and it'll just be a fun little thing to, I guess, bet against yourself on. So, but I should hopefully get the first game up as soon as I can. Thanks, guys.